if you start making any changes, just talk with them with any mailing list, like any way channel of communication like Slack, Discord, maybe they have something like that. Just ask them if there's some, this is something that they uh, want to change in their project, or something that you want to work on. If the maintainer wants you to work on that, so just ask that in their channel of communication. And then next, you can go through the code and all the issues in the repo in the repository, and make the changes that you feel are needed and maintainer wants you to do. And you can then either work on any bugs that need to be fixed, or any ideas that you have that can really enhance the app or the protocol that you are contributing to. So you just do that, and then make a pull request. So pull request is something like submitting the code to the main code branch. So do that, and if it is good, the maintainer will accept your code changes. Otherwise, he will ask you to make some changes to your contribution, and then he will merge the changes. So this is the steps that is followed in the industry. This is something that I took from TensorFlow uh, community guidelines for contributing. So this is something that you would be following if you are contributing to open source software. So we talked about open source and why you should contribute to it, all the prerequisites, and how you can contribute to our software. Now let's talk about Google Summer of Code. So what is Google Summer of Code? Like GSoC. If you search on internet or YouTube, there will be tons of videos, and some of those are mine. I'm giving interview on YouTube for what is Google Summer of Code, but it's very simple. You need to find. You don't need to search it on internet. This is what the website says. So Google Summer of Code is basically a global mentoring program focused on introducing new open source contributors to the software development field, and it is fully sponsored by Google. So all of the stipend that you will get in this program is by Google, and Google started this because they themselves benefit from open source software a lot. So they wanted to do something for the open source community, and Apple also participates in this program. And basically, in this program, the GSoC contributors who get selected to the projects, they work on a 12 plus week programming project with the guidance of mentors and from the organizations. So basically, Google created a platform. So every year there will be open source organizations who will be applying to Google Summer of Code with their projects. Then Google will see if those organizations are active with their projects, if they are continuously building or not. Then Google will accept those organizations and those projects to their program, and will fund those projects. And uh, then it will be listed in the Google Summer of Code website. Like they recently announced all of the organizations which got selected for this year. You can just go through their website and you will see. So then the contributors can see which are the organizations which got selected this year, and if they feel this is something that interests them, they will make contributions. They will talk with the mentors and they will apply for it. And if they get selected, they will work with the mentors and try to build something in the in this program period. So as I said, as a contributor, most of you will be applying as a contributor if you apply. So first thing that you need to do is just choosing a project. So how should you choose a project? Like, it's very important for you to choose a project cleverly. Otherwise, there will be high competition. Like thousands of students apply, and there are students from IITs and various good universities, good engineers. Now also they earlier it used to be like only university students. Now everyone can apply who is new to open source. So how should you choose a project that really enhances chances of getting selected? So basically there are two ways of choosing a project. One is based on your tech stack. So by this I mean, if you know app development, let's say mobile app development, you search through all of the projects which got selected to for this year in Google Summer Code, and have projects related to mobile development. So you search that, and if you find something interesting, then you apply to those projects. And otherwise, other way of doing this is by choosing a project by organization. Like let's say you want to really want to work with Google engineers or Apple engineers or any other big organization that you really feel are something that you will love to contribute to. This was something that I wanted to when I was applying for Google Some Code in the one. So basically then you first choose the organization. Like let's say you want to contribute to Chromium, then you have already chosen the organization. Then after choosing the organization, then you see whatever projects that interest you and goes well with your already programming knowledge, then you apply to those to talk with the maintainers of those projects. So these are basically the two main ways of choosing a project. One is based on the tech stack that you know, and filtering out projects with that tech stack. Other way is choosing based on the organization, like organization that you really like and want to contribute. So if you choose a project by tech stack or organization that you like, first thing that you want to do is communicate with the mentor as early as possible. So you need to be someone that the mentor already knows before the program. So if you choose a project and there will be already maintainer of that project mentioned in there, so make a proposal, make a message to that mentor, message him that I want to contribute to this project. These are something that I want to do. Can you please guide me or anything? You started that you are feeling there is a bug or anything that can be changed. Just write a message to him, and he will also see that you are like going through the code and you are already engaged in it. So he will really feel good about you. And in February, like it's already March now. Uh, in February, they announced the organizations. Like it is already announced. So you have to find the right organization and choose a project um, in February. So it's very good. Like even in it's March, so lots of people will start now. You can also do that. So try to find a project as early as you can, and then communicate with the mentor and talk with him about the project. And also sometimes open source can be very scary. So there will be new technologies. There will be hard code, like people who are writing code for like 10, 12 years. They write code differently than what you write. So it can be sometimes really scary to understand, really tough to understand. So you need to be open to learning and ask question to the maintainers. Mostly they will be friendly and try to teach you how you can learn about the code. Like they won't spoon feed you, but you have to have some you can ask some questions. They will give you some hint how you can start or how to start learning the project. And if you when you start contributing to the community, communicating with the maintainers, and you found a good project that you want to contribute to, then you need to give all of your focus to the proposals. Like they will see your proposal, and they will select you or deselect you. So you have to have a good proposal. So in proposal, there are mainly two things that you need to write. One is the detailed timeline. So by detailed timeline, I mean If you get selected to the project, if you get selected to the project, you have to write what you will do in the 12 weeks, like what features you will work on these weeks, and how you will divide the time. And here you need to really be realistic and don't write like I will do all of the things in a 2 week and I will finish it. Like if it's doable by 2 weeks, it won't be a GSoC project, and the maintainers know themselves. That's why they uh, kept 12 weeks for this project. So you need to write it very cleverly, like in timeline also mention about bug fixing, and also writing about test, and also keep time for talking with mentors. So if you write those, this will really look mature of you. Like any software developer who is developing for some time, he knows he will face bugs. He have to write test, and he needs to talk with the other maintainers and contributors to make a meaningful contributions to the project. So it will look really good. And also there's one thing, like you have to write the project abstract. Project abstract is nothing like, you just have to write the summary of the the maintainer should get a good sense of the project by reading the summary. If you're proposing a project to that organization, or if you're already if you want to propose a proposal for a already listed idea, you need to give a good summary of that project. And then these are two things that you need to add in your proposal. So these are some of my tips to make a good proposal. First is you need to set realistic goals. Like you need to break the task into small milestones. So by realistic goals, I want you to really like don't set the goals very high. So if you like promise that I will do all of the stuffs in 4 weeks, and you're not able to do that, then it look very good, bad. So it will be better if you can like promise less and deliver more. That will look better than if you promise more and deliver less. So try to set a realistic goal which can be achievable from you, or maybe sounds more realistic to the maintainers. And also you need to break the task into small milestones. Like if you're developing, let's say, a mobile application, so there will be, let's say, three milestones. Like one is building the UI, second will be the data layer or maybe the business logic, and third will be an api layer or something like that. So you can break the task into small milestones there. And also in Google Summer Code website, there is a feature. There is a feature for getting feedback from the maintainers themselves. So if you submit your proposal early for review, so the maintainers of that project will review your proposal and they will suggest changes, and you can make those changes and resubmit it. And the good part is the maintainers who are suggesting changes to you and giving you feedback, those are the maintainers who will be selecting the contributor. So try to submit as early as possible the proposal, and it will be really helpful for you to get selected. And third thing, and I feel what is most important, and what really helped me for getting in, is doing pre-GSoC contribution. So by pre-GSoC contribution, I mean you need to already start working on that project before, even before the GSoC starts. So if you can finish some portion of that project even before the GSoC starts, then it's a very good thing. Like the maintainer will get a sense that this guy can do the thing. Like he already accomplished some of the project. He's the person who can complete the project. So it will add credibility to your profile. And the next thing is the next thing is if they see that you are already engaged in this project, so they will feel like that this guy is already working on this, let's keep him other than starting with someone new. So that will really benefit you. So these are some of the tips that I have for you for proposal. And also you can go through the proposals of previous years which got selected. Like this is the link we created in GitHub. So you can go through that and you can see all of the organizations and what are the proposals get selected to that organization, and you can create your proposal according to that, and it will give a good sense to you. So what you can write for your proposal and how you should write, how you the seniors used to write when you go to your. So these are some of my personal suggestions. Like first is start contributing to the organization. um, like it's never too late. Most of the people who will be applying there are someone who will be just writing something like, I want to contribute to this project and I haven't started, but I would really like to start if I get selected. So you don't want to be that minimal guy. You want to be someone who is already working on that and already knows the project. So if you even make some contributions to that project, so it will be very good for you and it will really put you ahead of the crowd. So try to do try to start contributing to the organization or the project that you are targeting for Google Summer of Code. Next is choose a project which sounds difficult. So by sound difficult I mean is some project, like if you see a project which is like integrating a API or something like that, integrating a library, so it sounds very easy. So lots of people will be applying there and there will be lots of competition, so you don't want to be there. Try to choose a project which has less competition, which will have less competition, and uh, which is also doable by you, but you feel that there will be less people applying to that because it is not the easiest project that is available. So always avoid the easiest projects that is available. Try to go to a project which sounds difficult. Like most of the projects are doable, but it should sound difficult, so less people will apply. And also third thing is, if you have a good profile like related to the project, like let's say it's a machine learning project and you are already working in the industry for like say 2 3 years, so it will be no brainer for them to know that you are already a good machine learning engineer. It's very doable for you to do this thing, do the project. So you can, if you have a good portfolio, like you're contributing to projects, you have projects of your own, which is related to the Google Summer project, and you have some work experience in that code project, then it will really help you and boost your chances of getting selected. So let's say after doing all of this and you get selected, so it's very tough to get selected, but if you get selected, like you need to know what you need to do. And if you get selected, then it will be very good. It will add great value to your uh, overall resume and portfolio. Like it's most reputable open source program. So let's say you get selected to to the this project, this program. So first of all, you can uh, you can enjoy, like it's very good if you get selected, but it's still not the ending. You have to treat it as an opportunity to learn from the experts. Like if you get selected, there will be GDEs. Like if you GDEs are Google developer experts, and also some senior engineers who are really good in their field. You will be working with them. You will get mentoring from them. So it's very good. So it's a very good opportunity for you to make a good relationship with them and get to learn from them how they write code and what are the things you need to do to be better at your job. And also you will get a good understanding of big open source projects. Like whenever you will be working in a company, you will be contributing to a code which is already written, started by someone else. So in that time also you have to learn big code bases, how to read those, how to understand those. So in Google Summer Code or any open source program, it's very good. It's a very good opportunity for you to learn big open source projects. And like some open source projects are like very huge. So if you can understand a small part of it, even it's a very good learning opportunity for you. And you can, if you can make contributions to that project, that will really give you a good sense of how you can do things in the future. And also the community will really help you in this period, so you can just get involved with the community. As you get selected for Google Summer of Code, you get stipends, so they want more contributions from you, and so they will themselves, they will help you to contribute more to the project. So it's a good opportunity for you to get involved in the community, which will lead you to get more opportunities in the future. So try to treat it as a opportunity, and so you can get more opportunities and learn more from program.
brother,
And
brother.
let's say what if you don't get selected? Like
Many
this will
apply
be
for
true
the
for
like
most of us. Like most of the people who will be applying
keeping or transferring
will
national
not get selected.
nationality.
And that doesn't mean that you are not a good software engineer. That means that this is maybe a hard luck, that maybe you have to do better in the future.
Brother, main
But still,
we are
uh,
in life
what you can do? Should you stop contributing to open source? I guess no. There are
everybody love.
still the benefits that I said earlier, like real world software development experience, which will help you to cut the chicken and egg problem. Contributing to open source will also enhance your resume, and also you will get a great satisfaction of working on software which is getting used by lakhs and lakhs of people. And it's also a good place for you to network with engineers. Like you won't be shooting DMs in LinkedIn, you will have some code to show to them that you can write code, and why they should refer you, or why they should give you opportunity. And also there are job opportunities and other opportunities which will come to you directly or indirectly. Sometimes comes directly to you through doing open source, and sometimes there are some other opportunities that comes to you. So
Tani
uh,
Babu Premalu,
these are some benefits of contributing
Tani
to
Babu
open source.
Premalu.
So
What?
these are some other resources that I will share with the
We
slides,
are,
and
yeah,
you can just take a look at
please
this.
go today.
And that's
Say,
it. You can
say
scan the
like
QR, you will get the
we can.
slides from here.
Mom would allow me to go from E to
And
L1.
if you have any questions, you feel free to ask me.
Seats also.
That's it from me.
And pre-book it, Nalu. Give me money.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Taxi, man, taxi.
Sir, can you please share your experience with GSoC at
Mom
TensorFlow?
would allow me to
So basically in TensorFlow, I was working with the Google Brain team there. My task was to build mobile application using their latest library, which was TensorFlow Lite uh, machine learning library. So it was very great because all of the senior engineers were there, and I got to learn a lot because there are so many different engineers who have so many years of experience. So whenever I had some questions, I used to shoot a DM to them, and they had some good solutions to this project. And doing Google Summer Code gave me a very good like circle of friends who got also got selected with me. So lots of my friends are doing very good in their field right now, and I get to really talk with them directly. And all of the opportunities that comes to their organization or they have, they directly share into our in our own WhatsApp group, and we talk there.
okay, I'm booking again.
And it gives you a great
I'm booking
network of
again.
developers.
Yeah.
So
Then
it was
say
really great. It's
what book?
really
Okay,
enhanced my
go ahead.
whole
Please come
software
with me.
journey.
Where? I'm booking for both
Uh,
of us again.
uh, by
You will pay
networking
money?
or
No,
by
you have to send me.
getting in,
Huh?
mentoring from the uh, senior engineers,
Ask her why
GDs,
she's calling.
really helped me in my software development.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me or write the question in the chat. Otherwise, we will wrap it up.
Okay.
So one more question. So what language should I prefer to crack the
So
GSoC as a beginner?
basically, there's no specific language which is necessary. But if you have something like this software I want to build like mobile apps or ML, then you have to choose like according to that. If you want to go into ML, like Python is recommended. You want to do in apps like Java, Kotlin, Swift is preferred. So you have to see like that. Or if you haven't chosen anything, like you can choose JavaScript. Like JavaScript is always a safe option because there will be lots of projects with JavaScript. So it will be very good if you choose JavaScript. That can really help you to choose some good projects. Like there will be most of the there will be lots of options to choose if you choose JavaScript.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Session. Session.
So I would like to thank Mr. Sunit Roy on behalf of GDSC GCK and Post Club GEC Palakkad for graciously accepting our invitation to conduct this session. So thank you, sir.
Nice to be here.
You ready?